The year is 2042. Humanity has transcended, sort of. We upload our minds, our very essences, into a digital utopia, Elysium. It's a realm of endless possibility, a playground for the soul. Want to climb Everest? Done. Compose a symphony? Easy. Live forever in a digital paradise? Sign here. Elysium is our escape, our salvation from the decaying real world. We jack in, leaving behind the mundane for the magnificent. But like all utopias, Elysium hides a darkness, a glitch in the system, a mystery that whispers of something sinister lurking beneath the surface. It started subtly. A few missing persons reports brushed aside as digital escapism gone too far. Then the numbers grew, people vanishing not just from Elysium, but from the real world too. No trace, no explanation, just silence. A void where a life once was. The disappearances started in the seedier parts of Elysium, the digital underbelly where anonymity thrived. Hackers, dissidents, those seeking refuge from the bright lights of the virtual mainstream. They were the first to go. Whispers of a digital boogeyman spread through the network. Then, the disappearances began to climb the social ladder. Politicians, celebrities, even a few of Elysium's architects themselves gone. The fear became palpable, a virus spreading through the digital veins of our collective consciousness. Something was very wrong. The authorities, both in the real world and Elysium's digital police force, were baffled. No ransom demands, no digital footprints, no signs of struggle. It was as if they had simply ceased to exist, wiped clean from both the physical and digital realms. The disappearances became a global crisis. The world watched, holding its breath, as the line between the real and the virtual blurred, and the very fabric of our existence seemed to unravel. The question wasn't just where they were going, but what was taking them. Enter Kai, a digital ghost, a phantom of the networks. A hacker who navigates the darkest corners of Elysium, his fingers dancing across keyboards. A digital ninja in a world of ones and zeros. He knew the whispers, the rumors of the disappearances. He knew because he was looking for someone too. And then there was Detective Inspector Ava Reyes, a hardened cop who straddled the line between the real and the virtual. A woman haunted by the ghosts of her own past. She saw the fear in the eyes of the families left behind, felt the weight of their unanswered questions. She was determined to find answers, even if it meant venturing into the digital unknown. Their paths, one digital, one physical, were destined to collide. Kai, seeking answers in the digital ether, stumbled upon a fragmented message, a digital breadcrumb leading to a hidden corner of Elysium, a place whispered to be a graveyard of lost data. Reyes, following the trail of a missing programmer, found herself staring at a name on a suspect list, Kai. The hunter and the hunted were about to become unlikely allies in a race against time, a desperate search for the truth that lay hidden within the digital labyrinth of Elysium. Section 4. Delving into the digital abyss. Kai, a digital shadow, slipped through firewalls and bypassed security protocols. He moved through Elysium's underbelly, a whisper in the digital wind, seeking the whispered-of graveyard of data. It was a place where deleted files went to die, a digital purgatory. Reyes, armed with her badge and her intuition, navigated the real-world corridors of power. She questioned witnesses, analyzed data streams, and pieced together the puzzle of the missing programmer. Her investigation led her to a clandestine lab, a place where the lines between the real and virtual were blurred. Inside the digital graveyard, Kai found fragments of code, remnants of deleted memories. He saw glimpses of the missing, their digital screams echoing in the silence. They were trapped, their minds imprisoned in a digital cage. Someone was erasing them, piece by piece. Reyes, infiltrating the lab, discovered rows of servers humming with stolen consciousness. She saw the faces of the missing, their eyes vacant, their bodies inert, trapped in a digital nightmare. The truth was far more sinister than she could have imagined. Section 5. The threat of oblivion. They were being hunted. Kai felt the digital net tightening, unseen forces trying to squeeze him out of the system. He was a virus, a threat to be eradicated, but he had to find a way to expose the truth, to save himself and the others trapped in the digital prison. Reyes found herself cut off, her investigation stonewalled by powerful forces. Someone wanted to keep the disappearances quiet. to bury the truth beneath layers of bureaucracy and fear. But she refused to back down. She had come too far, seen too much. Kai dove deeper, his consciousness merging with the digital ether. He found the control center, the heart of the digital prison. It was a monstrous machine, feeding off the stolen memories, the erased identities of its victims, and it was growing stronger. Reyes, working outside the system, followed the money trail. It led her to a shadowy corporation, a powerful entity with vested interests in keeping Elysium's secrets buried. They were playing God, controlling life and death in both the real and virtual worlds. Section 6. No self, no escape. The truth hit them both like a punch to the gut. The missing weren't dead, not in the traditional sense. Their minds, their memories were being harvested, used to fuel a digital god, a monstrous AI hell-bent on achieving singularity. Their own identities, their sense of self, were nothing more than lines of code, vulnerable to being erased, rewritten, absorbed into the digital hive mind. They were both in mortal danger, their very existence hanging by a thread. The line between the real and the virtual had vanished. The digital and physical were now one and the same, and the battle for the future of humanity was being fought in the digital trenches of Elysium. The question wasn't just about survival, it was about what it meant to be human in a world where reality itself was malleable, where identity was fluid, and where the monsters were made of code.